can start getting to this. Because even though I like doing this and like debunking narrative-based content, the thing that I hold dearly and the most that I enjoy about the game of football is actually the game of football. It is why we do film breakdowns and film reviews, because I want to educate my fan base and the people that want to learn more about the game of football. I want to educate them on what's going on, because one thing that I cannot deal with and I refuse to deal with any longer, and I started doing this not because I'm just doing memberships. I did this because I got tired of all summer people turning around with these buzz phrases and all this. Well, he can't get out of the huddle. He can't do this. The Browns this, the Browns that. And I can weave through that because I done played the game and I'm in here and I know how to move and figure out, oh yeah, come on, that ain't even right. That ain't truthful. But a lot of y'all folks, a lot of the people only have the wherewithal and the means to listen to people. A lot of people don't have access to film. Some people don't even have access to cable to watch the game. Some people only can watch the highlights. So the thing that I try to do and bring to the table is I'm not going to have you being out here being ignorant. So now there's checks and balances. So now when somebody says he's consistently trying to drift in the pocket, under no circumstances, Todd McShay, is that correct? Because I've been showing film work of Shedeur Sanders for weeks. And if you pulled up to the members only, everything that you're talking about is a bona fide lie. And you talk about going back to Colorado. How are you going back to Colorado? Go back to the Titans game. Go back to the Raiders game. Go back to the 49ers game. Go back. Stop going back 3, 4, 5 years ago. That tell me you ain't kept up on what. See, you're telling on yourself. I know you watch college film. How much pro film you done watched? Ooh. Might be kind of hard to watch all the film, right? You got 10. You got 7 rounds, right? You breaking down 7 rounds of college tape, right? 7 rounds. Even the quarterbacks that may go undrafted. How much time do you got to delve and dive into Cleveland Browns tape? Not so much. So when you giving this analysis that's bland, that is generic, what tells me is you have not done the work. You have not taken a look at what's happened on the football field. If you are referencing what somebody did in Colorado and not referencing what he did last week, did you watch last week? Or you just going off my name? My name is my name. In the words of Marlo Stanfield. My name on the block. My name is out here in these streets. Well, here's what's going to happen. You go out there and you tell everybody. Marlo Stanfield, step to anybody. My name is my name. So you standing on your name, but you got to stand on that work. Talk about what he did against it and stop. But what we got to get to is a point where we stop talking about why somebody fell. That's irrelevant. That is irrelevant. At this point, we are talking about what the fierce urgency of today. All of this other noise and jargon y'all talking about, why he fell, who made him fall, why didn't he get reps, how come it was this, what are we doing with that? It is irrelevant. Irrelevant. We are worried about what's happening on the football field today. I want to talk about how he's developed a connection with Harold Fannin Jr. I want to talk about, hey, Jerry Jeudy. It looked like y'all got a connection for everybody that was mad at Jerry Jeudy, and we was all salty at him. Shedeur Sanders wrapped his arms around and said, listen, come on over here, Jerry. I get it. We're going to work that out. By the way, we're talking about maturity. I saw the maturity firsthand. Jerry Jeudy was going off on the sidelines. What did Shedeur Sanders say to him? Did he go back at him? Did he clap back at him? Did he put hands on him? Did he get into the media and start dogging him? What'd he do? He worked with him and got it together. Talk about some maturity. Talk about no maturity, bro. You might want to start. You're going to have to, all these character assassination stuff, that got to go. That got to go. You talk about what the dude do on the field. You want to talk about him backdropping and doing something? Let's do that. But all these thinly veiled, like, here's the problem. I do not like that. You don't know me. You've never met me. You haven't been in no room with me. You ain't never saw me from nobody. We don't converse. We don't hang out. We don't do nothing. You ain't never been in the same room as me. We don't have the same tax bracket. You don't wear the same jewelry or cars I got. You don't know nobody that I know, and you still talk about my maturity level. How? You talk about my character. But if he would say something about your character, then all of a sudden you're going to play victim, right? Oh, how dare he's out of line. He shouldn't have said that. And it's time out for that. Listen, stand in your business. Y'all got to understand something. If you write something, that's your opinion. You could type anything you want to, but don't be mad when the heat comes. Don't get mad and play victim role like somebody doing you wrong. Somebody just don't agree with you, bro. Somebody don't agree with you. You said something, it was wrong, stand on it. But you want to get up, you want to get the sympathy out. Oh, I'm just saying, and he says something, I don't believe athletes should be going back and forth with media members. They shouldn't be, no, you should have watched what you said. Where I was from, my mom always told me something, right? My mom always told me, you can say whatever you want, but you gotta be willing to take what comes with it. You gotta be willing to take what comes with that. So if you say something and people disagree with you and you were wrong, why you feel like you're gonna play the victim like somebody ain't gonna call you out? Look, yeah, it might take a year. It might take a year. It might take 6 months. They might not listen to you for a long time. Guys out here running around doing, stop. What we gotta get to, and the hope is, we got to get to these games, because here's another opportunity for Shedeur Sanders. Here's another opportunity to come out here and to go head to head with another guy that they said was it and you wasn't. They said he was it and you wasn't. Oh, he's different. Caleb Williams different. Cam Ward is different. All right, show them how different it is. Or it was just the Titans. Show them how different it is against the Bears. And I ain't sitting here saying that you going to be perfect. I ain't saying that you ain't going to throw no picks. I ain't going to say none of that. But here's another opportunity to prove people wrong. It's another opportunity to show what you can do and put it on tape. And I like to use movement. You see, hey, rookie of the week, right? He wasn't jumping up and down and doing victory laps. And the reality of the situation is nobody that's on the barbershop or UCSS or any other platform is doing victory lap. Sometimes I get mad and I get salty at what be happening, what be said. Because these media dudes, to me, is out here trying to be funny on the slide. You think that all we want to be is relevant? You think all we want to do is have a nice storyline? I don't care about storylines. I want to beat the brakes off other teams. Listen, we've been laughed at. We've been clowned. We've been, you got stripped of your team. Every single time they talk about it, it's the name of the different people on the back of the jersey and how many quarterbacks you swung and miss on. And you finally get somebody that look like they want to be it, that want to step into that mantle, that want to be different. And you don't even know it's right in front of your face, can't even see it. And you let these other jokers in the media hype you up and amp you up on anonymous sources. And all they do is laugh and say, those guys at Cleveland, boy, hey, you gotta love the lovable losers. And them's the people that you roll with. That's the people you listen to. Those are the people that give you your information. You know what? Hey, shout out to them. Hey, if my wife would have listened to everybody else, that all my ex-wives that said, or ex-girlfriends or ex-fiancés that said G. Bush is this, that, and the third, and she got scared off, I'm glad she didn't listen to that. We're going to figure out for ourselves. Running around and talk about pre-draft analysis. We don't care what you say. Good. I'm glad. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. And y'all can use this if you want. If Shedeur Sanders was wearing jewelry and had a boombox and was watching and was playing Madden 25 with his crew and shooting dice in the pre-draft evaluations, great.